when you were a tyke.
Yep.
Don't do it. The problem, every now and then you get away with it. This time, not the case.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. They'll begin the drive with Ajayi. And he gets this one up just shy of the 35 to the 34. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
This is a little bit like baseball here. Strong up the middle. Both sides want to be that. In this case, the offense ended up winning the ultimate battle.
And those big runs between the tackles, that's a little deflating for a defense, isn't it?
It really is, because that's where your strength's supposed to be. You're supposed to be in a spot where they can't make that yardage there. You're supposed to send them outside. Not in this case.
Cutler now off the bootleg. He's going to loft one deep left side here. He's got it at the 15. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jay Ajayi, 56 yards. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And he puts it through. Back now with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Dolphins in possession of the football, as we'll see one following the score on the final play before break. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And out now come the Cowboys. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them.
And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Eagle, Nate Allen. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try and get your body twisted around into the proper position and get anything on the ball as you heave it downfield. And that's what it actually turns into, a heave. And that's not really a good throw, is it?
Not good, and we saw the result. Now after the interception, here's Cutler. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. It's Ajayi. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Throwing here, Cutler. Looking for the out route. It's completed to Landry. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jarvis Landry with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead. And his kick is good. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. And now here come the Cowboys. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. A big play there on the catch and run. 54 yards. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Cameron Wake. He's the one that got to him. He takes him down for a loss of 9. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down. Here's the fullback now. It's Keith Smith. And he'll take this inside the 30 to about the 29, maybe the 28-yard line. They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on 3rd down. Prescott from the gun. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Cameron Wake in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. And the Cowboys will call on Dan Bailey here. From the right hash, this from 53. And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it on line, but it comes up about a rotation short. So the long field goal misses, and now the reverse. You're in a tough spot defensively. They'll start the drive at the 43. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They go play action here on 1st down. Going deep here for Stitt. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. And out come the Dolphins now. And last time wasn't pretty. 1 play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Here's a handoff to Ajayi to begin the drive. And, oh, a good hit there and knocked down hard. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Cutler to throw on 2nd down. Flushed out right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Jarvis Landry. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Jarvis Landry on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the profit?
Oh, Prescott stripped. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to Arlington right after this timeout. So they almost turn it over there. Scary moment. Second down here. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll run with Elliott. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. First down now, but the clock continues to move. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. They'll try to throw now. Prescott.
Cameron Wake makes plays like that look simple because I think he plays with excellent leverage. Really does a nice job of being lower than the offensive guys trying to block him. He gets underneath them and goes up and down the line of scrimmage to make those types of plays.
And kept him to a short run play there. Here's Elliott. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
And that's one of the few times they've been able to contain him. He's had a heck of a game, and maybe he's getting a little bit tired from how many times he's carried the ball. But I always think back to what all those old coaches say. The ball's not that heavy. Keep carrying it, kid.
A second down throw for Prescott. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off with great anticipation. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. They run again with Ajayi. Space to maneuver at the 40. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. QB split out wide now. They're in the Wildcat. They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They go play action with Cutler. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. Thomas the intended target, and that'll make it 3rd down. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 4. Play action. Cutler. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure of revenge there. Nice play on the deep ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back. But that's one step in the proper direction.
It's away, and it's a high kick here, but not high enough to hit the scoreboard here in Dallas. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that.
Yeah, that wasn't a big run, just a short one there. But guess what? Sometimes you treat it like boxing. You throw that jab out there, and you throw it again, then you come with a big punch later. Maybe they're just trying to set them up.
They stay on the ground this time. It's Williams. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. And he's got room. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Fresh set of downs here. The play clock's running down. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Stephen Paia forcing his way through there to drop him for a loss of a good 10 yards. On second down, Cutler under pressure again, and down he goes again. Stephen Paia in there again as he's able to pick up sacks on both first and second down. Off the play fake, here's Cutler. To the right side here, the tight end Thomas. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this into enemy territory across the 40. And that goes as a gain of 37 on third down. To throw, Cutler. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And the Cowboys have recovered.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Prescott now on second down. He's got the connection to Cole Beasley. And look out, a big hit to the shoulder pads took him right off his feet, right around the 31. A very solid gain of 27. Prescott on first down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Well, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Ndamukong Suh breaking through to get him for a loss of 7. They'll need a big play here. Will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott. He finds his target, Terrence Williams. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. So they're operating in the red zone. From the red zone now, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Back now in Arlington. It's the Cowboys in possession of the football, but they trail here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. First and goal here from the 2. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Andre Branch able to drop him for a loss of 12. And it'll be 4th down. And Bailey able to knock it through. And that'll bring him back within 4. So an interesting call there to take the 3. I guess they're thinking their hands were tied, but in the 4th quarter, that field goal, it really might not help them much at all.
Yeah, I mean, you still need a touchdown. Another field goal does you no good, so it'll be interesting to see what the media reaction is if the score stays where it is.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Here's Ajayi. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Ajayi. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. They'll try and throw for it with Cutler. Flush to his right. And it's caught by Parker. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. That'll be a pickup of 29 yards there. And on 4th down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll run it now out of the gun. Room here to run. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. Now, some love it, some hate it. Here it is. It's the Wildcat look. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. They'll throw on first down with Cutler. Open space inside the 10. Trying to get it to Landry there, and that'll bring up second down. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like having there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's throwing it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going after passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The Dolphins on third down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 11. Here's Cutler. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down. And Parkey's kick is good. And that'll make this a 7-point game. So, Charles, I think from a defensive perspective, you have to look at that field goal there and consider it a win.
You were able to keep them within a touchdown, so no question about it. That was the kind of stand that keeps you in ball games.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
2nd down following the run. Back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Andre Branch in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. He's back to throw. Steps away to his left. Caught left side, Williams. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. The things got a little dicey there as soon as he exited the pocket out to the left.
And he ends up throwing it for no yardage gained. I don't know about you, but my high school coach, John Ford, if he saw a ball in the air and you got no yards out of it, he would have had a stroke, okay? Because...
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashad Jones.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
Cutler's going to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And this one will be taken up. They'll spot it right at the 7. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
And now the Cowboys are going to call another timeout. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Now it's Cutler. On the left side, this is Stills. It's a gain of 8 there, and that should be enough to seal the victory. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Cutler to throw. Dancing to his left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Tyrone Crawford in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing now is Cutler. Looking left side, that's caught by Landry. And a stoppage here, a timeout before this third down play takes place. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The Dolphins on third down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. Here it's 3rd and 3. Now Cutler looking to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's able to get it to the 33, good enough for a first down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. And this defense, they needed that one more stop to have any chance, but that completion, that's likely going to seal their fate.
And you could hear it in your voice, that one more stop.
Feel their pain.
Oh, it was so important. They just didn't get it done. Wow, what a way to finish this one.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people who love this game, they also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Big D.